I'm Becky Young and I'm the owner of Sybil. Well, as a brood bitch holder, obviously my responsibility is to make sure she's a happy, healthy dog, but to be honest, I treat her as I would treat all my other animals. First and foremost, she's a family pet. We don't need to do anything particularly different than normal, so we make sure she's well fed, lots of walks, she loves her exercise, and obviously as and when the time's right, then she'll go off and be mated, and then we have puppies, normally up to 4 litters in the time that we have her. And then when dogs who are disabled have decided that she doesn't need to breed anymore, she stays with us and continues the rest of her days with us. Experience as a brood bitch holder is fantastic. I mean, you get a very well-trained, beautiful dog, normally a Labrador or a Retriever. I think having the puppies is a fantastic experience. You're part of something that in generations to come you're going to make a difference. I think that's why we wanted to do it. You get very good support, we meet up with the other brood bitch holders, but it's more that you just get a fantastic pet. Yeah, when they go into labour it's quite an interesting time because they can start quite early. In this case, with the puppies we've got now, she was restless from about 2 o'clock in the morning but didn't actually start giving birth till 7 o'clock that evening. So it's a kind of bit of a waiting game really. She's very restless, doesn't know what to do with herself, in and out of the whelping box. So it's just a case of keeping her company really and keeping a very close eye on her. Nature just takes over and it's an incredible experience. They seem to cope with it so well. And you know, to see the puppies being born and just watch her almost go from being, you know, a puppy-like dog to a mum is just amazing, just in a few moments. And you know, when they're born, she licks them, takes care of them, and she just completely changes, and it's incredible. It's, you know, I think if people haven't experienced it, they should. I think it can be quite life-changing. It's incredible. Moving on to the weaning side of things, how sort of hands-on are you with the puppies on a daily sort of basis? Sort of hands-on with the puppies to start with, quite a lot. You know, more just making sure that she's cleaning them, and you just check them and handling them, because I think the whole thing is socialising them, and you can start that from a very young age. When you start sort of weaning them onto food, you will certainly, to start with, you need to get your hands mucky. You get in there, and you know, you've got to encourage them because they're used to sucking milk, and the next thing you want them to do is take some sort of a solid food. So you do end up getting a bit messy and encouraging them, but once they got the hang of it, you'll find then as they have more and more feeds, you can sort of sit back a little bit and let them get on with it. Dogs that are disabled are very good at giving us a programme of what we do with the puppies at certain stages. So at the moment we've just introduced a CD, so once a day we play this CD and it's got all sorts of different sounds, so that gets them used to all the different noises. And I think it's just giving as much interaction as possible, getting people to come round. No shortage of people popping by, especially as they get older, they all want to come and have a cuddle. But I think it's important that you get everybody from the young kids to the older generations. I think the puppies really benefit from that. Things like grooming, Becky comes out and clips their nails. It's all about handling them. So when they do go off at sort of 7 weeks of age, they're not sort of scared or uneasy about anything in particular, so they go off hopefully fairly confident. Would I recommend being a brood bitch holder? I would say yes. I think if you're an animal lover, you get a fantastic dog, a great partnership, and you get that little bit extra because you get the puppies, and I think it's an experience that's actually quite hard to put into words, but it is just such a fantastic experience. And ultimately, when they no longer have puppies, you're left with a dog who's, you know, part of the family like all the others. And I just think it gives people an opportunity to give something back as well. And as I said earlier, knowing that hopefully in generations to come that we've made a difference to somebody's life, and you've done that by providing puppies, I think is an incredible way of doing it.